Hey you guys, so I totally forgot to film an intro for this video. I'm actually just editing it right now and just realized that I don't have an intro. So this is just a continuation of the hair video I did with my daughter featuring the Emerge products. So this video is just going to be pretty much a speed through of me detangling her hair and styling it. So if you want to see me detangle and style my eldest daughter's hair, then keep on watching. Okay, so I figured I'd just let you guys know what I was doing here because I'm going to speed through most of the rest of it. So I have her hair already parted into sections. I just do a whole bunch of twisties. That's how I generally wash her hair. As you guys saw in the other video, she had braids, but this time she has twist. And here I'm just taking the Emerge leave-in conditioner, which we absolutely love in this house. It's great for finger detangling. As you guys will see, she's not going to be pretty much doing anything other than what she's doing now, which is watching her tablet. She doesn't cry, she doesn't say ouch, like it's great. And the consistency, as you can see, I just showed you, is really nice. So I just run that through the section. And sorry, the first section I didn't realize it wasn't that good in frame, but I just detangle that section. I'm finger detangling it here first. Just working, generally I work from ends to root, sometimes roots to end. It just depends on how tangled her hair is, but as you can see, I'm pretty much working through it just fine. It does look like I'm yanking at her head, but as you can tell, she's not uncomfortable. She has her tablet, so she is chilling. But yeah, that's what I'm doing here, so let me do that. As you can see, I was talking a lot, so then I just take the wide tooth comb and I go back through that way, and as you can see, there are 0 tangles. I am combing it just to make sure that everything is out, but we are good to go. There are no tangles, no tears, no nothing. And next I'm going in with a smaller wide tooth comb, still wide tooth but a little bit smaller, just to show you guys here how detangled her hair is. Like, I would not run a fine tooth comb through it because her hair is so thick, but I'm able to run a wide tooth comb through it no problem. And so after I do that, just to make sure it's 100% detangled, I'm just twisting that section back up. I know you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, but yes, I'm twisting it back up because her hair will tangle on top of itself if I do not. And then I'm going to move on to the next section. So we're just going to speed through the other sections and then we'll get on to the styling. Alright, so we are back, and I just wanted to show you guys again what I'm doing. So as you can see, I put the leave-in conditioner on, just worked that through, finger detangled, then I took my wide tooth comb and worked that through, and then I am going to take the blue comb again, I believe. Okay, nope, didn't take the blue comb that time because it was pretty detangled, and now I'm just twisting that section back up. And I just want to let you guys know that I did fast forward this, but it takes me alone just to detangle her hair probably about 20 to 25 minutes. So just to let you know, this girl has a lot of long, beautiful hair, and it is very time consuming, but we get it done because we want her hair to be healthy, strong, and to continue to grow. So now we are going to get into the styling. And for this style, there's my niece waving, hi Mia. And for this style, we're just going to, I'm gonna give her some braids. So I'll just let you guys go ahead and watch that process. So I figured I'd explain kind of what we're going to be doing here as well. So I'm going to be starting in the back of her head, and I am just going to be taking out the twisties because I'm going to be kind of doing like a half up, half down kind of braid style. So I'll be braiding all the ones in the back, just cornrow style down, and then the ones in the top I'll be braiding into two ponytails. So I'm just taking the back down now, and you know, it's already nice and finger detangled and it's moisturized, so we don't have to worry about any tangles because I will be taking like a parting comb to part her sections and stuff. So just having her hair nice and detangled makes that process so much easier, and she won't be uncomfortable because she does have to sit for quite a long time in order for me to do a hairstyle. And I generally like to do hairstyles that'll last about 2 weeks because just for this mama here, I don't want to be doing hair every week, and 2 weeks is pretty much, her styles will last pretty well for 2 weeks. So we just try to do cornrows and braids, and you know, if we don't do cornrows or braids, we do twisties and stuff like that, but it will be lots of little twisties to make sure that her hair stays as neat as possible for those 2 weeks. But here you can just see that I am making a part for the first cornrow, and you know, she's like the perfect child to do hair on, you guys. Another fun fact, I've been doing some type of hairstyles on her since she was about 7 months old. When she was born with a head full of hair. She had a cute little afro, and she never lost any of it. Like a lot of babies, like my second child, for example, she lost all her hair. She was completely bald on the sides till she was probably about 9 or 10 months. But my eldest here, she never lost any hair, and it just continued to grow and grow. And at about 7 months, I couldn't do a little fro with a headband anymore. I had to actually do styles because her hair was just all over the place. So she's been pretty much sitting in a chair once or every other week since she was 7 months old, and she'll be 6 in a few weeks. So she is a pro at getting her hair done, and I just have no issues. So parting her hair and things like that is such a breeze. It's probably more me than her that when parts don't come out straight, because she sits fine, she doesn't complain. Yeah, get you without it like mine. But yeah, so then I will go through with my parting comb, which is kind of a more fine tooth comb, and just make sure that section is detangled once again. Because like I said, her hair tangles quite a lot on top of itself really quickly. And then on top of that, I'm going to be using the Emerge. This is their styling cream, and I will put the name of the products on the screen because I don't have the exact names, and I know my camera was a little blurry, but it's just a nice white styling cream, and I just use this kind of as like a sealant for the moisture that I applied with the water and the leave-in conditioner. So I just rub that through the section, just making sure that it's coating each strand and applying more if necessary. Oh, I guess I was stopping. I needed the gel. So I use jam on her hair, and it's just a super hold gel, and I just use that in the parts just to make sure the parts lay nice and flat. And so I will just run that along the edges of the braid before I braid that down. And now we start the braid. And I'm not going to explain to you how to do this because you guys, I literally just learned how to cornrow at the start of the pandemic. I was like, we are at home all the time. I'm going to master this because I've been wanting to learn to do it for years. So the way I'm doing it probably looks really funny. It's probably not right, but it works for me. And her hair looks pretty decent if I do say so myself. So yeah, this is how we get it done. But I'm just doing braids, like I said, down the back, and then we'll do the ponies. I believe I did 12 braids in the back, so yeah, but I'll let this part kind of go through slow-mo, and then I'm going to speed through the rest because it is pretty redundant. It's literally the same thing over and over for the rest of her head. And just so you guys are aware, I looked at the time on how long it took me to film this video. It took me about 2 hours to do her hair from start to finish, not including washing. From the time we sat down to the time that I finished was about 2 hours. So as you can see, she's watching a movie. We had some movies going and stuff like that. So yeah. And it looks like I am finished with that braid. Almost. I'm just braiding it down to the end, and then I'm going to move on to the next one. So I will just let you guys watch through. Like I said, I'm going to speed through it, and then I will show you the finished product at the end. Please God.